we have in this bracket, Chag, and I'm so excited to see this because we know that there's a tweet out there that was deleted.
Chag. The classic tweet, I beat Chag, let's go. The question is today, will we see the return of the MPG tweet, or perhaps will today be a Chag dub? Everybody, Sunday, let's make big moves. What a way to open us off with a little bit of Palutena Mega Man action. I'm excited.
Yeah, for this one, both of these players really try and strive just by naturally going for a lot of their edge guards. I love how both of them are going to go down, drop off the ledge, get a lot of these back airs here, but so far the neutral seems to be kind of favoring Chag right now. Let's see what the edge guard's going to kind of come out here. I'm liking MPG going high, Chag going low. Let's see the adaptation.
Oh yeah, pushed it a little bit too far. MPG was like, okay, you gave up stage, I'm going to take it away from you, but not able to get anything massive started. One of the hits of Auto Reticle actually going to be tripping. Down A, almost actually going to be getting a spike hit out of it too. That could have been huge because you already know MPG has those down A footstool combos.
Chag, though, very bold on the ledge there as well, going right in for the up smash. Going to be able to find another back air here, and now Dart's getting a little bit close here, but still nothing too explosive coming out from MPG yet. It seems like Chag is very, very under control here.
Yeah, okay, backing off a little bit, just trying to maybe cover Chag teleporting into the center. He did not go through that. MPG slowing down the pace of the game a little bit. He's just waiting for those poorly defensive options. He's poking Chag out with a lot of these metal blades and then punishing the option afterwards. Now the biggest question, the biggest challenge for Palutena, how do you actually close? Metal blade into dash attack was a good idea, but it's not enough quite yet.
Still stuck on the ledge here. MPG gonna pull the leaf shield, but it's as simple as day one of Ultimate. Just simple back air right below the platform as well. MPG, though, trying to get something started, but still not going to be able to find anything right now. It feels like the neutral for both players isn't really starting up all clean and nice, but still, I feel like both of them in this best of 5 set, you have time to adapt, just figure things out.
Get plenty of time to adapt. And I gotta say, fighting potentially 5 games against Mega Man, that could be a little bit mentally taxing. I feel like with trapping and zoning characters, longer set formats tend to favor them a little bit because they get more specific and intricate set play. But right now, the biggest issue for MPG, how do I actually get the stock off? Just trying to find this opening on Chag, who's really not getting it.
MPG, saw blade in hand, looking for the Z drop, not going to be able to find anything, so now Chag still just trying to get all this extra credit. MPG very oddly, okay, I was about to say, having a little bit of a hard time finding this stock, but it is just going to be the up air that, you know, lipped and away.
Now, MPG with a metal blade in hand. I smell a Z drop, something or the other.
There you go.
Coming about. Luckily for Chag, he was a little bit too far to the edge of the stage, but you know MPG always wants like something big off that.
I think MPG's playstyle, from just watching him a lot, he always loves to kind of dance on your shield, right? Just get up close and personal. That's kind of like what Mega Man does best. I feel like Chag is not really letting him get that comfortable here. Auto Reticle not going to be enough, but you can tell Chag is like, you know what? I don't really need to approach, so why try? Good nair, though, just trying to get positioning in, but still, MPG unable to find any of these signature back airs that we're kind of known for.
Used up his double jump. This entire time, Chag had to eat all of those up airs because, oh man, he had nowhere else to go, my friend. I feel like he might have been able to air dodge or up B like past some of them, but he didn't get enough drift started in. It does not matter. MPG going to be trying to lock it down at the ledge here, covering high, air dodging back down, but just crossing up MPG enough to still find that dash attack.
MPG trying to find the down air here, but still Chag just playing a little bit more defensive here. MPG just so desperately wants this back air. It's just not going to be enough. Still, also have to watch the shield as well, but now Chag still kind of getting caught in a couple of these up airs here by MPG.
Oh yeah, and oh my god, back air difference, baby. It's all about Palutena, funny little back air, and that's going to be the dash attack to be able to take it off the top. Chag is now in a very gentle stock lead yet again, and he's just intent on getting something going. He's looking for neutraler. MPG is cognizant of that and just playing out shield.
There is the air dodge read with the back air. MPG in prime position to even things up. Finds the second back air that he needs to launch Chag off stage. Now Chag going to take his time getting back onto stage. That's smart. You don't want to kind of rush into things. And now you have a little bit of an advantage state to work with, right, Dara?
Yeah, quite a bit. You have a pretty, I was going to say a pretty nice potential to make this a huge lead, but then only 16%, dealt onto MPG. He's going through all of his funny little cancels. He's got his up B ready to go. He's got Leaf Shield. He's got a Metal Blade in hand as well. But it's actually going to be Chag who picks it up. Doesn't find the Metal Blade into the dash attack as he did before, but he is now dealing some hefty damage to MPG.
Okay, Chag, though, still just trying to find the snare out of shield to start getting more extra credit. You can tell MPG getting a little bit more sporadic in the movement. Back and forth, but now MPG just trying to find a way in to get some more damage, but it's just Chag calling out a lot of this sporadic movement with a lot of dash attack in.
Yeah, a lot of auto-reticles, a lot of, retreating back carries as well. He's building up this wall that is, MPG is challenging to, find an opening in.
Finds the Nair, and now Chag in position for the edge guard here, looking for the tri-state twister, roll behind to ledge back throw. Still not going to be enough. MPG stuck on ledge here, but still just trying to call out a jump on Chag's side. Back throw is going to be the option, lining up for the edge guard, but still MPG with Crash Bomb, a little bit of time here to work, but unfortunately explosive, not going to be enough.
Not letting Chag set up with down tilt. MPG coming back onto stage, still following up a little bit too late to actually punish the up B back onto stage with the Metal Blade, and finds himself stuck at the ledge yet again, and what an option from Chag.
Yeah, love it. Love it. The short hop up there, it's something that MPG does a lot, right? These jump from ledge, trying to pull the projectiles, trying to pull the Leaf Shield, and it's just a good call out. If it's one thing that Palutena does really well, it's a lot of these call outs on the jump. But go ahead, Dar, with the analysis.
I was just going to say really simply, if MPG has a Metal Blade in hand, what does he want to do? Above all else, the biggest thing is to try to go for like a Z-drop, like Metal Blade option on shield in a lot of these CQC like situations. He's seeing like the shield from Chag, and you're like, okay, I can maybe jump, I can maybe try to get something going here, I can apply a little bit of pressure, I can combo this into a grab if I hit your shield. It's just a good call out. Everybody wants to jump from ledge. You're either rolling from ledge or you're jumping from ledge in this kind of a position.
Yeah. Really good stuff coming out from Chag. Definitely held the lead as close as possible. There were times where MPG was definitely bringing it back. Yeah, I don't know. She could do everything. Palutena can like do my taxes this year. I don't really care. But yeah, Chag definitely steadily held this lead in game one. It also didn't feel like MPG, while he was getting some of his like ooh and ah combos, like that shield pressure into the Z drop, into the up smashes, it just wasn't MPG running everywhere where I'm kind of used to seeing that at our locals. Game number 2 though, it's a best of 5. We'll see exactly how this one's going to play out. I don't see this going to 3-0, Dara, but I don't know. You never really know on day 3.
I feel like Chag is just playing defensively. He's playing back a little bit. He's using a lot of auto-reticles, and whenever he does see like the big whiff from like MPG, like tossing out like a Metal Blade, he's like, okay, dude, this is my opening. I know how much time I actually have to be able to get in on you. But MPG finally finding a small follow-up here. Chag gonna be missing his tech chase onto MPG, who's now at a pretty nice lead.
Yeah, definitely looking a lot better from MPG, right? Has Chag all the way in the corner, has some times to pull all of the projectiles you need. Leaf Shield is going to connect. Unfortunately, Saw Blade just kind of disappeared in that moment as you look perplexed next to me. But Chag going all the way out there for that back air. It's not going to be enough, but still MPG definitely playing with a little bit more confidence. You can tell the aerials are hitting, and now Chag just trying to reset neutral to get away, but still catching MPG in all of these jumps.
I love how no-nonsense Palutena is, right? Because you have these funny little guys, like Mega Man, pressing all these funny little projectiles. You know what she does? Up air, neutral air, back air.
I've had
all
enough
of these anti-nonsense moves.
Yeah. Good on Chag, though, for holding the shield right in the corner as well, knowing that MPG definitely loves to get that shield pressure going. Chag, though, looking for a back air of his own, but still, MPG taking his time out of the corner. There's the first back air. It's not going to be enough to take the stock. Explosive Flame goes for the Z-drop, but great spacing on the recovery from Chag.
Yeah, angle's super on point, fights his way back onto the stage yet again. Setting up with the Explosive Flame once, twice, is going to be able to do it, catching MPG off his timing. He was like, yeah, there's no shot you pressing this again. He presses it again.
It would work the first 5 times, right? Here we go, though. Double up there, and yeah. Good night. No, we're going on to stock 2, looking a lot closer than game 1 here. But honestly, Dara, it just feels like MPG has come to life. But whenever Chag gets into some of these like really aggressive like advantage states, it's so hard to say that it's even, because it always just looks like Chag is slowly pulling ahead.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. MPG is always like not getting as much damage from Chag like in these openings, and Chag is playing a little bit more patiently in neutral. Right now, dashing, shielding, Chag's movement super safe. Catching that dash and whiffing that grab, MPG is going to apply a little bit of pressure, but ultimately he's going to get called out by that neutral air.
Okay, back air by Chag, going to line up for the edge guard here. Let's see what's going to happen. Great back airs once more. Once again, this is the Palutena to be watching. Going for the ledge jump into the down air. It's not going to be enough, but man, that would have made a statement.
That would have made a huge statement. A little sad that it didn't, necessarily connect. And now all of a sudden, MPG has a lot of work to do in this stock. We have seen him do it. He has a Metal Blade in hand. So, whiffing that was almost the opening, but alas, Mega Man was a little bit too slow to get close enough.
MPG so desperately trying to not lose this stock. Honestly, 150 for Mega Man starts to get to the scary percents here too. Trying to find a way in as well with the up airs and the back airs. It's still just not leading into anything for MPG. But good on him for playing patient. I feel like a lot of times players, after a while of neutral where nothing's really happening, they get very stressed. But it is going to be Chag once again finding the back air from center stage.
Yo, who techs that footstool? Not me.
Not me either. That's why we're behind here.
That's right, baby. The fate of the commentator. Parentheses, ones that couldn't tech the footstool. And now all of a sudden, Chag is blending. He is mixing. He has a pretty generous lead for himself, but MPG not able to find the double up and follow-up that he did last time as Chag drifts too far to the right.
Okay, there's the back air by Chag, and still once again getting into position. It's the first time we've actually seen Chag go for the down tilt there on the ledge as well. I feel like a lot of the times, sometimes you can kind of get into like a little bit of a flow. Going for the up tilt is not going to be enough. And now Chag once again will just kind of stake claims in this game too so far. Say, you know what, I know you beat me before, it's not going to happen again. Looking for the nair pickup, but there's MPG, going to be able to get Chag stuck in shield for a brief moment. Gets a hit, but it's not enough. Looking for the forward air, but it doesn't even matter. We got the up air on play.
Somebody double jump. Somebody double jump after getting hit by up air. Listen, it happens to the best of us. It happens to Chag. So now all of a sudden, MPG cleaned up that stock, and he's looking to get that jump call out on shield, but Chag is just being so patient.
I feel like both of them are actually playing pretty patient, Dara. I feel like that's why this can be a little bit of a slower paced match based off of like how the players are playing with each other. I mean, we got 2.5 minutes left in this game number 2. And honestly, still Mega Man a little bit heavier. Good air dodge through the explosive flame by MPG. Not close enough though, and that will be Chag going up 2-0. Just a reminder, if you guys didn't join us yesterday, singles from round 1 all the way up to grand finals is going to be all best of 5. MPG, you have time to adjust, but it's still, it's the patient games, and Chag is winning.
That was such a bad position for MPG, right? Because if you think about it, like that explosive flame, it's like, okay, well, I don't really have a lot left at this point. I'm going to have to use up like the air dodge to be able to like avoid this. He might have been able to drift out, but then as a result of the fact that he air dodged, he only had so many timing mix-ups. Because the biggest thing for Mega Man, you can recover with up B and then delay directional air dodge back onto the ledge. He wasn't giving that opening thanks to, Chag's explosive flame. You don't want to immediately go onto ledge if there's a down tilt there because you will end up dying. And now, oh buddy, I gotta say MPG, not looking so good. He's being put in the nail train.
Yeah, I feel like Chag's just combo game is a little bit tighter, right? Palutena has kind of those open nairs to imagination combos where every single time it just kind of hurts. But still, MPG going to be up in advantage, at least for a brief moment. Going to be able to find the reversal in the back air, but it just feels like, Dara, every single time Chag has a response, Chag has an out, and every time he takes that out, he seems to just win in neutral over and over and over again.
Yeah, for sure, especially when it comes to like buckling down at the ledge. MPG has just been kept there a little bit longer than of course he would like. Double up it again, not going to be able to take it off the top, but at least it dealt a hefty amount of damage. Spot dodge going to be called out by that falling forward. Chag just keeps setting up these advantageous positions for himself over and over.
There's the down tilt finally connecting in this game 3. Crash Bomb going to get a little bit in the way here, but it still doesn't seem to matter. This is very, very close on this stock 1. I feel like we've seen a lot of close stock 1s, but it's really all about who carries the momentum. I'm liking the way that Chag is kind of tricking MPG, right? Like, oh, hey, I'm still stuck on this ledge, so MPG tries to line up for the back air, but it's not going to be enough.
That's it.
There it is. Good night, and that's going to be the first time MPG is going to be able to take this stock 1.
He took the lead. The question is, can he now make it last? Can he start running away with it just a little tiny bit? He is poking, he is poking. This is the best of 5 against a Mega Man. So you know what that means, baby. Decision fatigue. This is about the point where it starts kicking in. So if you're Chag, you gotta stay composed. You gotta keep yourself alert and in the game because MPG can run away with this.
Absolutely. A couple more pellets hitting as well. You gotta notice what Chag is starting to fall for here. Has the leaf shield, it will connect. Looking for these jumps. I'm loving how MPG calls out holding the shield so often. It's what makes him so good. There's the F tilt though. Let's just create some space. Chag lining up potentially, but good get up attack. We're seeing MPG make the adjustments, but Chag's still going to be able to find the back air equalizer.
Found the back air and equalizer, but perhaps lacking the 70% needed to make this fully even. And MPG's like, okay, dude, I got these follow-ups. It almost has that call out onto the up B back onto the stage, but of course, non-existent end lag on that thing. Chag made it back on, basically on hard, but he is not escaping the Mega Man pressure sequence.
Yeah, run up into the forward air. Here comes MPG though, trying to get the follow-ups here. Chag full hop into back air. It's so good, but still, Chag at 102, using Rush to kind of get away here. What I'm loving about this play, Dara, is that both of them are very patient, but you can tell both of them are so careful of each other as well. But Chag trying to find something out of these reverse nairs, but now here comes that signature MPG shield pressure.
He just presses a lot of multi-hits on your shield, and you're like, man, get off me, please.
Help. I've heard Beast call out while playing MPG at a local scream, help. You can't really do anything else sometimes. It does. Both of them, though, it's going to be MPG kind of putting on the pressure here on the ledge. There's the jump, the double into the stock. MPG is going to be up 2 stocks to 1, 43%, which is not too much, but here comes that advantageous stage coming out from Chag right now.
The only thing MPG had to avoid was the down air. So he's mixing up his timing. He's like, okay, even if I get hit off stage, as long as I don't get spiked, And even the soft forward air, actually going to be able to combo into the grab. MPG spacing some of his buttons right now, just dancing around Chag. That is something that you can notice about MPG's play. He dances around your shield, and he does so in a different fashion each time.
Ooh, okay, doesn't get the down air to follow up, but still kind of gets the finisher. It's not going to be enough to take stock, but maybe good for the morale here. Pellets, unfortunately, are going to mess up Chag's aerial there. So now MPG still just trying to find a way to hold this lead. A little bit of rage, though, Dara, is definitely going to help out, but still, Chag just wants to get rid of this stock as soon as possible.
Yeah, once again, that side B going to be just setting up, saying, hey, you're not going for any down airs. You're just going to keep your feet on the stage, buddy, all right? MPG fighting his way out of the corner really slowly, really patiently, as Chag, he got a little bit too crazy with, like, the neutral up tilt. It's a little bit difficult to hit confirm, but he whiffed it, and it gave MPG the opening.
Ooh, okay, lining up for the explosive flame, but it doesn't matter. MPG going to be able to find the back air. Good forward air from the ledge into the back air. Great confirm. Potential last stock that we're seeing on MPG's winner's life. I mean, it would be a shame. I would love to see it go all the way. There's the forward air, though. MPG will find the down air. We're going up 2-1 right now. There is much more Smash to be played in this set.
He used his double jump, and then MPG pressured Chag all the way to the edge of the stage. And that is the beauty. As soon as you can force Palutena to go to the ledge in a high pressure situation, that's exactly when you find those kinds of punishes. So you see, this is the critical moment. Chag was off stage with no double jump. He was afraid of going high because MPG was already firmly on the stage. The final time that he went for the spike, the last time he whiffed all of those times, it finally came into fruition. I don't think this clip shows it off. All of this happened because Chag didn't have a double jump. All of that was because he couldn't stall out his disadvantage. Oh, yeah, there it is. No double jump. He used it immediately in this neutral air. You saw the halos, it's gone. He's up to the heavens.
Good night, sweet angel. Goddess, angel goddess, right? She's goddess? Yeah?
That was pretty close. That was pretty close.
All right, whatever, man. All right, we're going to Hollow Bastion. Anyway, I don't know if a lot of people at home know this, but MPG has also been working on the Sora. I guarantee you we will not be seeing that at all. But it would be very interesting to see MPG pull that out in Game 5 here. Regardless, though, we are changing scenery, which I think is going to be a little bit better for MPG and both Chag here. You know what? Kind of clean slate. But so far, MPG is still holding the lead in Stock 1.
I like the fact that a lot of MPG's play is just like cartoon booby traps. You know, he's like putting out like this upbeat, and he's like, surely you won't run into this funny little dog, would you? And then you jump all the way up, and he's like, aha, I have a back here waiting for you. He knows how to navigate like this treacherous environment that he created.
Yeah, it's like a carnival trick room and with all these mirrors, right? You kind of have to like look at yourself. Sometimes you get lost in it as well. Here we go, though. Chag going to be able to find the down tilt, but cannot find the back air to go with. And PG finds a couple more down airs as we're seeing. I love when Palutena's, they've been incorporating a lot more down air into these tech chases, and it's really, really fire to see.
It's his fastest out of shield option. It's a thing that can actually hit below who. So as, you know, the meta has developed a little bit, they're using it more, especially somebody like Chag, and so patient. Chag was like, I feel like you have another trick up your sleeve. He was ready for it, and PG setting up with the side B, still not going to be able to make it back onto the stage.
Yeah.
Chag is not letting up.
First stock being a little bit pesky as usual, but here we go. Philly's starting to get a bit louder for their boy as MPG going to be able to find the first back air. Good catch. Good catch on that saw blade for sure.
Waiting a little bit at the ledge. Beautiful timing mix-up. Down throw into the backhand. Not going for the double one, actually. Might have been out of the preset range to do so. Chag delaying, stalling. He's alive. He is safe.
For now, oh my goodness, this aggression from MPG. But once again, the great equalizer, the Palutena back air to at least alleviate some of that pressure. But here comes Chag still. I mean, I feel like it's shield wars, right?
It's
like
a battle of shields, baby. This is Dark Souls when you pick up 2 crescent shields. You're running around with them. You're smacking people all around. It's the best.
Right, here we go, though. Great advantage take by Chag, but MPG jumping a little bit too low. You hate to see it because, honestly, MPG was really cooking this game. But now here comes Chag recognizing, you know what, the little bit of a lead here, I can kind of play to how I want. And there's the Palutena pain train. 3 nairs and a back air. That one's got to hurt.
I love the reverse neutral because it says, you're not out of this yet, buddy. It pulls you back into the ring with you. And, oh, buddy, that was almost the uppers yet again. MPG, this is not the stock that he wanted to SD that last one. It is doable, but Chag is just playing so well.
Sometimes I notice in MPG's player camera, just from somebody that I watch a lot, MPG tries to talk himself through some situations, but great by Chag going to once again call out the jump with the up smash. You hate to see it end like that because the momentum was really getting kind of this tug of war back and forth at the start, and then MPG unfortunately falling to the up smash and getting that SD. I wanted to see a little bit more, but that's okay.
Yeah. It seemed like that SD just like killed a lot of the momentum that he had going into it. But also, I feel like between the two players, the biggest thing that Chag did that really put him over the top of MPG was just the fact that he was going for a lot of reads. He was getting these big, strong, aggressive callouts. I feel like most notably game 1, and then also in this game 4. Game 1, when he went through that kind of an upper, I was like, yo, that's a big callout. That was also a pretty substantial callout in of itself. MPG was like getting a little bit too aggressive off the ledge. And hey, if Chag also just guessed wrong, he's not dying through whiffing an up smash. The risk versus reward is so highly skewed in his favor that he is able to win the whole set off of a single lead. Otherwise, he takes, I don't know, 20% and is maybe put off stage.
For sure. I think it was a really, really strong game from MPG regardless, though. Yeah. That's going to be your #1 in Philly, and I'm so glad to kind of see him still rocking it in bracket. Not a lot of Philly players making it past pools, believe it or not. Only 3 left, and now all 3 of them in losers. That would be Yoda Cage, Beast, and MPG, unfortunately. I kind of wish Chag had like taken the moment to like take the picture of I just beat MPG, yes. I don't think that's in his style, though.
Man, yeah, Chag's like he's a timid guy. He's a little shy, he's a little quiet. That would have been so good. It would have been poetic. It
would have been funny.
I just beat MPG. And then,
a little goofy, if you will.
Yeah.
Ooh. Shoutouts to Aerodusk, my favorite stream runner, because he just gave me the 2 matches that I really asked for.
What do we got?
We're getting Tweak a little bit early, but that's okay because we're going to be seeing a lot of Tweak today. But going up against one of my favorite people who plays a very interesting character. We got Tweak going up against Squid Plumber. So, MDVA, I don't know where all of y'all are.